Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. Things already rolling.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control.
Shoots! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Ajax break through nice and early, just as they wanted it.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's a sharp little ball here. A probing pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a goal kick. Potts. Weghorst. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Zinchenko.
Chance here to counter. Bowen makes a dash for it. No, he's just misjudged that one. Weghorst. And he's managed to get free.
And the finish!
And a neat finish. They are purring, truly purring. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Klaassen is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's good running with the ball. Souček. Oh, now he can run away with it.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
He's having a good look here. He's had a shot! He's in a great...
And one more try!
Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
The most accurate pass.
It's a searching pass. Disasi spots it and intercepts. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looking for a runner. Good read, needed to be. Chance! David Klaassen. That is ended up in no man's land. Kilman. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Looking to play him in. Deftly away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's having a hit! Rising over the bar.
West Ham are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Tries to pass it through. And it's been hooked away. Chooses to go crossfield. It's a pretty loose pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Wan-Bissaka. No, that pass isn't the best. No, that's been intercepted. Ajax looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And the pass is intercepted. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Pass somewhat off target. The pass has gone astray. And it's Zinchenko. Space for him to turn and look. That's a throw. Klaassen. It's Klaassen! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
West Ham have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. That has not gone well. That has ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Played out to the left flank. And for the first half, that is that. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Ajax producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. Back on the way then. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Shifted it to the flank. And that has sent him sprawling. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This further to improve their cause. Oh, he's missed!
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to play it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Forward it goes. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Ju. He's had a shot! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Berghuis probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Takes a shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
West Ham certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Three-nil the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. And it's Socek. Socek running with the ball. Wan-Bissaka wins the duel this time. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Veg. Shot a goal! Played towards the front line. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
The attendance for this match was 50,000.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's found a way through. And he can thump it away. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Pass somewhat off target. Zinchenko does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That is good alertness. Looking for options for movement. No, again there's no way through. Castellanos, there's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Ajax couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Klaassen stood his ground strongly. And he should have made it 4.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
It's their second corner of the game. It's anyone's ball now. West Ham are looking to go forward now. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job.
West Ham appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now he's off and running. Pinches it off him. Klaassen, challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Now it's Weghorst. And he was quick to react. Potts. And that's really well manoeuvred. Itakura. Not the most accurate pass. That's a cute ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Kilman. Bowen going after that. And it's lofted through here. Ajax are almost home and dry now. That pass isn't the best. And no, that was never going to make it. Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. Weghorst. Disasi. And he's intervened well there. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Weghorst. Oh, it's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's had it taken off him. And it's Bowen. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And he cuts out the supply. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Weghorst taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. And your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man of...
He's having a shot!
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I really like this fella, Alexander Zinchenko, for his versatility and his nous. He'll be switching between so many different positions depending on whether his team has possession. He's just very effective on the ball as a breaker of lines.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Bowen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, can he get onto this? Tomiyasu. Spread out to the left. Potts. He's found a way through. Weghorst is onto this. And he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Ajax clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a promising position. And they've been given a corner. Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Zinchenko. West Ham have the chance to go the other way. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
Shoots! And it's a goal!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Weghorst. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball, and that could set him on his way. Sutalo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he cuts out the supply.
Ajax really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now he's off and running. Weghorst receives it in a good position here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Showing great feet there. Potts. Throw it. Socek. Kilman. Disasi. Potts. Kilman. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. And he's whipped it across. And it's claimed by the keeper. Spread it left. Great vision. Some resolute defending there. Weghorst showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... Oh, he's having a go! Not a bad try by any means.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Bowen. And he's straight offside. Oh, they could be caught. He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Threads one in, and he's quick to return it. Davy Klaassen. And it's Bowen. Bowen. Bowen! Brilliant from Bowen! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Pass somewhat off target. That has been slung wide. Davy Klaassen. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a good foot in there. Goes looking wide. Potts. Well read, nice interception. And for the first half, that is that. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Ajax really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Weghorst. And he's lost his man here. Thinks about the shot. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Socek. No, that was never going to make it. Berghaus. Potts. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. West Ham can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Now it's Weghorst.
Might want to be careful there.
The attendance for this match was 51,000.
60 minutes played.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ajax have it back and can go again. That's going wide left. Has a look up and delivers. That's an excellent interception. Strong running down that left flank. Disasi proves too strong. Disasi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Berghaus. Chance! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kilman. Jude. That's where it came from. And the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Tries to pass it through. It's a searching pass. The less said about that pass, the better. Kilman. That's destined for the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? West Ham clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's a sharp little ball here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Zinchenko couldn't squeeze it through, and they've got a throw. It's a poor throw, that picked off with relative ease. That is ended up in no man's land. West Ham are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Good running, strong and purposeful. Potts running with intent. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Jude. Nicely spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Ajax really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he's running through. He has a look up. Oh, super ball. And the ball is out of play. Orford. And that will be it. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. We are just getting started. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Plays it through. That has been cut short. Wan-Bissaka. And it's been given away. No way through. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Jared Bowen's rise to the top, Peter, is a nice story. It was a real tale of struggles with failed trials and clubs being dissolved, but those experiences have served him very well. And you see now in that never-say-die attitude he's developed, he's got boundless enthusiasm, the very epitome now of how togetherness trumps individual talent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Socek. He has found the way through. Bowen with the cross. Jarosz claims it, safe hands. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now that's well seen too.
West Ham really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, important interception. Threads one in. Kilman gets a foot in here. Socek.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. Driven in. He leaps for it. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Knocks it into space. And the through ball. Oh, shooting chance! And it's been shipped out wide. It'll be a throw-in. Duke is wide and looking to get onto this. Wan-Bissaka. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aims beyond the defence, and he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That is good alertness. Oh, good spread. Berghaus. Now it's Weghorst. Kilman cuts out the pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Quality ball. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Weghorst, he's picked his way through. Wan-Bissaka deals with that comfortably.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Souček. Chance here to counter. Tries to thread one through. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Berghaus. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's intervened well there. And he was quick to react. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Ajax really are going to need to improve in a hurry.
Oh, he's having a go! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Tries to play it through. It's played through for him. Bowen, he's... Great chance! And there's a goal! It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Gently done. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is ended up in no man's land. Wan-Bissaka, and the pass is intercepted. He's on it, can he get away? And he whips it in, can he finish? It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Good ball, good take. West Ham can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
The attendance for this
He's a
match is
sharp little ball here.
50,913.
So we've reached the hour mark. Souček tries to pass it through. Now it's Weghorst. Berghaus! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Spread neatly. Floated through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. West Ham have it back and can go again. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, now he can run away with it. It's loose. Shoots! Now that's a fine challenge. Disasi can clear it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out to the left flank. Weghorst. Berghaus.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tomiyasu. Lofted in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bowen. Castellanos. Looking for the run. Now it's Weghorst. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's got away.
West Ham clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kilman gets it away. Ajax have their second corner now. West Ham are looking to go forward now. Disasi gets over and intercepts. Ambitious ball here. Socek. Now that looks a decent ball. That's an excellent interception. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Potts does really well to win the ball there. That's going wide left. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Weghorst. Can he get on the end of this? That's the keeper's ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's through here. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And now the breakaway. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Weghorst.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And that has left him in a heap. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Zinchenko calmly anticipates. Now it's Weghorst. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Socek stood his ground strongly.
Substitution in progress.
It's a good 35 yards out, this. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? No, that's been easily repelled. And that is it. That was the last kick of the game. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance. Well, we are already up and running again. Gets a good foot in there. Berghaus. And that was nowhere near his best. Nice looking ball. Somerville looking to receive it in space. Ball is over the line. Great vision. Castellanos is onto this. He's found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Socek. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Really fierce, close defending. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get it through? Potts cuts it out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Disasi spots it and intercepts. Socek. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super find. That pass isn't the best. Somerville. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
So that was it, the first period of extra time. So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This, the final 15 minutes, for someone to do something. The hostilities have already resumed. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Orford.
Pretty robust defending.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Potts has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Here's a chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
He's a sharp little ball here. That has not gone well. Wan-Bissaka.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Castellanos. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Weghorst. In with the challenge. He's shifting through the... Goes for a shot! Walker-Peters. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that has left him in a heap.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ajax clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
West Ham making further changes here, and in quick succession. Wilson coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
And it's Klaassen. Wan-Bissaka.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Nice interception, well timed. That's at the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. We're up and running then. Wan-Bissaka played towards the other side. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this boy, Tomiyasu. You get just about the full package with him, the technical ability, versatility, he's got that tactical discipline in his game, and he's undoubtedly had all that drummed into him from an early age. He's been on my radar since he's impressed me with his ability to play both centrally and in a wider position.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Now it's Weghorst.
Berghaus.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Looking for the run. That's a shade optimistic. And he's heaved it away. And he's being shifted off it. Not the most accurate pass.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, good-looking ball. Kilman gets over and intercepts. And that is well cleared. Out for a throw. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Oh, it's Weghorst! Goal! Ajax!
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Ajax are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Berghaus. Oh, that's fabulous.
He's had a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
That pass isn't the best. Bowen looking to play him in. It'll be a throw-in. Schutalo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now, can he find a finish? Succumbs to the pressure. Almost half an hour in now. Bowen. Souček. It's a searching pass. Wan-Bissaka. And that's another good win of the ball. Weghorst was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Potts. And Wan-Bissaka bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Klaassen. Bowen opts for safety. Souček. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness.
There's the shot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
And the finish!
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Jude did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Berghaus.
He's picked his way through. Now, who's going to be first?
Real chance!
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
In with the challenge. Tomiyasu with the foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And he won't reach that. That has ended up in no man's land. Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Castellanos. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
There will be 1 minute added
Potts.
time.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Ajax up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Ajax looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Jarosz gets it away.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Klaassen. Threads one in. Flashes it across. That has been knocked clear.
He's had a shot!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
And again!
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's an imaginative pass. Areola breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Ajax just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now, can they get him away? No, that's been intercepted. Potts. Jude. Potts. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Oh, he's gifted it to the...
Can he finish? Brilliant from Weghorst! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
After 63 minutes.
Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Weghorst showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No way through there. Can he get on the end of this? Now he's got space here. Disasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Kilman. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Socek.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And he was quick to react. Tries to play it through. Yep, it's a corner. Ajax with the corner, there first. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And the through ball. Caught offside that time. Foot in. And that's gone loose. Berghaus. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Distributed tidily. Tries to pass it through. Now he's off and running. Socek. Ajax have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. That has not gone well. Potts. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Socek. Potts. Pass somewhat off target. That's a cute ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's a pretty loose pass. That ball looks a good one.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gets a good foot in there. Tries from a long way out. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Can he latch on to this? Somerville. And that's another throw. And he's gone searching crossfield. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He'll try from distance! And kept out by the most elect. And time is up. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Weghorst voted man of the match.